Hi, hello. Why does this title card still say wet? I should have changed that. There we go. That's more like it. Hi, hello. We're doing another bad game roulette. I get the feeling that anytime I put bad game roulette in the Twitter poll, it's probably going to be what y'all vote for, and that's fine. I didn't know if Thursday stream should be, random assortment or just dedicated game stuff. I still think that Saturdays are going to be dedicated game stuff. Like, for example, this coming Saturday, probably going to finish up Daibōken on the N64. But until such time, we're going to go to the old launch box, not waste a ton of time off the top here, and we're going to start picking some random games out. I've updated the list a little bit. I took off some things that I know I can't play or get working in really short order. So this list it has more games on it, but it has less of the games that are troublesome to play. So with my launch box, I hold down Control-Alt and I press Q. And it looks like the first game up today is Barbie Fashion Pack Games. Developed by Hyperspace Cowgirls, which is the best name for a developer I've ever seen in my fucking life. Oh, I see what I did wrong. I see why we had the wet lined up. Okay, we're gonna get this working in just a second. I just need to change that background out to my generic image. Always tweaking, always working. This song's a bop. I don't care what any of y'all say. This song at the top, this is a bop. Certifiable. Press start to begin a new game. That's us! I get the feeling that most people just pick Barbie. So let's do something different. Let's do Christy. You'll be our friend today. Won't you be my neighbor? Alright, so is this game literally just going to be dress up? Oh wait, no, okay, no, we do have minigames. Confirmed, we do have minigames. This is a toughie. This might be a better take on the Space Invaders formula than I've seen in a lot of Net Yaroza games I've been reviewing as of late. Truth be told. Damn. Let's try that on. I have 2 lipstick options. And we have a tube of mustard. That'll do, yeah. I'm actually genuinely confused as to how to navigate this menu at this point. Okay, select it back out of that. Can we play not this game? Can we see more of the minigames on offer here? Yeah, this is better than some Flash games I used to make when I first tried to clone Space Invaders using ActionScript 2.0 or whatever. At least there's novelty to this. At least I'm not coming down in, like, Space Invader waves. Oh, it's telling us specifically what heart we need to get at any given moment in time. I'm just hitting all of them because doesn't look like there's any recourse to it. we go. What are we trying on? Well, we don't have any other outfit selections here, so I'm not entirely sure. Oh yeah, it stands to reason we're only getting lipstick here. Okay, because this is a lipstick-based game, I'm gonna exit out of that. Let's get us some fancy dresses, why don't we? Launch paint designs at shirts that match the design at the bottom of the screen. Okay. Try it on. I don't know if it's necessarily... I think we can do better than this. Sure, like a nice little floral design. I can get behind this. Oh, that's not the right shirt. How foolish of me. Come on, rapid fire. Get it. Don't mind me, I'm just gonna fast forward to save some time there. Try it on. Yeah, killing it. Okay, hold on. No, I'm sorry. We need to get this gecko shirt, like, right now. I need this in real life. Someone get on Zazzle or wherever people make shirts these days. Come on! Yes! This is a kid's game, right? Yeah, I'd say so. This probably falls pretty firmly under that banner, under that category. Try it on? Fuck yeah, that's our look. Yeah, no, I don't need that Barbie logo. I already got the best shirt, definitively. Unscramble the skirt. If this is one of those 9-tile matching games... Oh, even better, it's 16. Nope, that's the end of Barbie for today. I only have so much patience for those puzzles. Whatever, that seemed not great, that game. Hit random, and now we have the Uncanny X-Men on NES, LJN's crowning gem. Oh boy, well, and I know this one's gonna hurt in advance. I know this game well. Yeah, this may well be one of the worst superhero games ever made. I would rate this far below the likes of Superman 64 in my personal, my personal banking. I think this is one of the ones that Atlas developed for LGN. I know they did Friday the 13th. I know they did a couple others. I'm pretty sure this is an Atlas joint. Future City Street Fight. And I already know well enough to know that the only characters who matter in this game are ranged people, so as little as I care for Cyclops, as much as I would love to play as Nightcrawler, my favorite X-Man. I think Iceman's a good choice. I think Storm has projectile on this too. And unfortunately, they will be controlled by AI, who is really not up to the task of doing much of anything. Also, I am stuck already. I think we lost Storm. Let's just run right to the end. Okay, Okay, not entirely sure what happened there, to be honest. It's always something. Huh. Now, this doesn't look right. First I had black screen. And now this looks kind of corrupted. This is, Oh, no, maybe that's just how the game looks. It's hard to tell when it comes to X-Men on the NES. Okay, I see. It's a door that appears and disappears. It has been a while since I played this game, but I don't remember it being quite this incomprehensible. I know it's bad, but this is, like, particularly bad. Oh, for fuck's sake. I finally made it past the door. It took out 5 or 6 X-Men, but... there's nothing to show for it either. I would ask if there's any X-Men, Uncanny X-Men experts in the chat here who could tell me, on a scale of 1 to 10, how fucked this game is right now, but... I'm not sure if such a shameful title exists. I'm not sure if anyone would want to lay claim to that crown. Cool, power-up that just freezes me in place. Yeah, this is going to be a painful one to have to eventually write about. I'll try. I think you need to kill enough enemies to... Looked up a YouTube long play. I think your game is corrupted. That's impressive. I managed to get corruptions going in an emulator without trying at all. Come on. I believe LJN made a Wolverine NES game as well. I'd have to double check the credit on that. But again, I feel compelled to say that it wasn't LJN who made the game. They only published. They only developed one game, and I don't think it was any of the X-Men games. Everything else was contract work, or stuff they contracted out to other, more capable, quote-unquote, developers. Of course, the mileage on that one varied. I like a Friday the 13th. I like what Atlas did with that game. I don't appreciate their efforts on this quite as much. In fact, I go as far to say that this game, pretty bad. Pretty middling stuff thus far. I feel like there's, like, supposed to be walls loading in here that are clearly not. Yeah, how do you corrupt a ROM besides running, like, an actual, like, hexadecimal editor in the background or something, which I'm certainly not doing. Let's see if we can get past one more door. This is my personal challenge to them. Also, despite all this corruption, I feel like this is the best I've ever done at this video game. Hey, we made it past another one. Oh, come on. Maybe I can get to a boss here. All these dead ends. It's like navigating a hedge maze while blindfolded. And yet, life finds a way. There we go. Come on, just be a straight cut across. No, no such luck. That's not bad, though. I want to see what the end of a stage here looks like. We got the key, we got the power. And now we're getting sandwiched. Presumably the key, like... Do I have to backtrack all the way back to the beginning of the level to open up whatever locked door there is? Because that feels like something that this game would do. So how much health do I have left? Apparently a lot. Or maybe I'm just invincible. Yeah, this might be completely and utterly broken at this point. Alright, tell you what, that might be enough of X-Men. I'll have to figure out what the hell went wrong there. I'll watch the replay on that, I guess. And figure out what went wrong. Alright, let's see. Random game, please inflict some more pain. Time killers for arcade. Yeah, sure. Get some fighting game action. Let's show off exactly how bad I am at these. Let's demonstrate why I try to avoid these sorts of games on the Bad Game Hall of Fame. Bear with me, because this is MAME and not my beloved RetroArch install. There we go. No attract mode sounds on. But if I'm jumping in a second, we probably don't need those. Alright, this is an Incredible Technologies banger, published by Strata. These are the insert coin sounds, by the way. They alternate between different sounds to create something like a song. Alright, that'll do. Matrix. Let's enter the Matrix, boys. Well, there's like no time to round start here. And of course, there's the primary gimmick of the game. The fact that you will lose limbs. So we're already one arm down. Also, I don't think I was playing as the right character before. I didn't realize which character I was playing as. Apparently I'm playing as the one on the left, the one who just won. But I literally could not tell at the start because there was no time before the round just started. Come on, cut her legs off. She seemed pretty pumped up for someone who just lost a fucking arm. I'd be wincing a little bit more. Maybe that's just me. No, I'm still content to play as Matrix.
Engage.
Oops. It's not letting me control. There we go. Battle of lightsaber versus chainsaw. I gotta give it to the chainsaw here. Oh, I felt like I almost like had like I was on the precipice of an infinite there. Just by holding down back right and that kick. I think that's some decent damage on that one. This seems like a strategy right here. I may not be scoring any decapitations, but I am kicking the shit out of this dude.
Only one to engage.
Look at that goofy ass arm. Come a little closer. Oh, his chainsaw is longer than my extendo arm, though. Boo. Yes, you really toasted me. Let's give another fighter a shot. Give me Leif Erikson over here. Let's show him the Viking way. Oh, this dude controls way worse than the other one. I didn't know if that was possible, but... It's anyone's game, folks. One of us is gonna have to change. I don't want it to be me. This dude has an answer for everything I'm throwing at him.
Second round. Engage.
And the kick strategy doesn't work as well. Yeah, he just keeps mincing me up the second I get close. Oh! What's this headbutt technique? I am playing this game in the most underwhelming, unexciting way possible. It's a game all about like gore and like cutting limbs off, forced amputation, and I'm just looking for ways to cheap it. Well, that right there is what we call a fatality. Or whatever the non-copyrighted equivalent of it would be in this game. Yeah, sorry, Leif. I kind of did you dirty there. Let's bounce out of that one. I tell y'all, I'm not good at fighting games. Does that ever stop you? No. Cass, play more fighting games. Let's get another random one. Miracle Ropitt 2100 Nen no Daibōken. A girl in the year 2100... Oh, I should probably show what I'm looking at here. A girl in the 2100 uses a robot suit. If the player is hit once and the suit is lost, the player must play as a little girl. Is this basically like... Blaster Master? That's the name of that game, right? And we'll see if just my NES emulation is fucked right now. I would also love it if my auto-ducker actually worked right now. So we could lower this game volume. But for whatever reason... Hopefully the audio levels are okay. Is this a Micronics joint? Yes, it sure is. As if me confirming the credit was enough, this gameplay is enough to tell you that... Yeah, we're dealing with a Micronics joint here. How do I jump back up on that platform? Oh, we got frame rate for days. Can't believe I lost my Ropitt already. And I lost my little girl, too. Reminds Video Game King of Bird Week for some reason. Maybe it's the birds that we fight here. Fuck that. Cheat. Cheat that. I just wanted to see what was in that door up there. So much for that. You know, I want to say that the title of this game rang a bell for me, but I've never played this one before. And I'm beginning to see why now. I'm beginning to see why this didn't catch on. Fire rate's just not fast enough to deal with, like, anything or anyone. These jumps also leave something to be desired. Deuces. Well, that was pretty thoroughly unpleasant to play. Is the 68 Blaster Master is better than this game? I don't know, I'd really have to play both of them side by side. I'd really have to, you know, refresh my memory on the other game. See how it stacks up to this one. Setting this one as the standard, and... wants me to play Bubsy 3D right now. Is this what the random button has demanded? Is this what the audience has demanded? Sure, why not, right? It's not my first rodeo. Bubsy 3D is too mainstream. Why not Bubsy 2? I got Bubsy 2 on here. I detect. What did they go on to make after this or before this? I know it's something weird, but I can't remember what. I wonder how many people have actually seen the Bubsy 3D opening cinematic. Why not that Bubsy game on the Atari Jaguar? I forgot the name. I mean, the Bubsy game on the Atari Jaguar is just Bubsy 1, isn't it?
As you may already know, a great catastrophe has befallen us that threatens to destroy our very one way of life. Bubsy Bobcat! Bubsy Bobcat is on Rayon! We'll all be bombed! Settle down! Settle down! Calm down! No one's going to be bopped on my watch! How could this have happened?
Jaguar emulation, we do have like a decently working one. We did mess around with Phoenix Project the other day, and we did some Club Drive, but fully 2D games, definitely not like super agreeable to it right now. I think it's the sprite stuff that works worse than the 3D stuff.
To steal all the war balls of Earth, but they were foiled by the fiendish Bubsy Bobcat. Now our queens have developed an even more ingenious, if such a thing is possible, invasion plan. Unfortunately, they needed to get that furball out of the picture. So a crack troop of woolly commandos were sent to Earth. They fought bravely and captured the hideous beast, due in no small part to my brilliant tactical leadership. On the return trip, due to a slight technical difficulty, the rocket carrying the beast crashed and the Bobcat escaped! Woohoo! Now, if you see the Bobcat, do not, I repeat, do not approach
This graphic here, that one with him wearing the green.
Report its whereabouts immediately to the nearest Woody soldier. We have stationed
He doesn't ever wear green in the game, as far as I remember.
around the crash site. We anticipate having recaptured the creature in 2 shakes of a dogfish's tail. Any questions?
What does it want? What did we ever do to it?
We have our best people in Woody Intelligence working on that right now. So far, all we know is that the creature's plan somehow revolves around collecting atoms and rockets.
Video Game King reports in, assuming we're meant to identify with Bubsy, then there's a comfort to the fantasy the game offers. Even if it feels like our own lives aren't going anywhere, our lives still hold central importance in the grand scheme of things. Bubsy doesn't ever do much of note, but the aliens still think he's significant enough to take down. It was beautiful. I'm even thinking about that all fucking day now.
Again, we have no idea. Now then, I advise all citizens to remain in their homes until further notice. This meeting is...
I knew I should have taken that left turn at Uranus! Was it something I said? What could possibly go wrong?
I love how it's just like, one-liner, one-liner, one-liner. Line them up, I'll knock them down. Okay, let's see if I remember how to play this game. I could go ahead and turn the voice off. But at that point, I might as well not play the game, period, so... This is what your disc looks like, I don't know if you...
So, you wanna be a video game star?
No.
Grab all the items you see. There's plenty of them in each level. And if you get enough of them, you'll be in for some surprises.
Is there a quick turnaround button? I feel like there definitely is, but I do not remember what it is. Oh, we're gonna need these extra lives.
Just like Mom used to make.
Ah, yes, I remember when my mom used to cook the one-ups. That feel when... TFW when Mom cooks the one-up. That's my funny meme for the stream. I forgot how bad the fucking momentum is in this game.
Now, what would a platform game be without platforms? I wonder if there's any extra lives up there.
Whoa! Look at that ledge recovery. It's a ledge cancel and a half. Gotta stock up on these things.
Mine!
Hey, imagine if I made this a game I had to play like regularly. Imagine if this was my new Saturday stream game. How quickly would we hemorrhage viewers? How quickly speedrun? How quickly can I kill a Twitch channel? Yeah, you know, the bad game streams were fun for a bit. Then Cassidy started playing Bubsy 3D and wouldn't fucking stop. Where are the things I can toss at them?
See that thing in front of you? That's a switch. Just run into it to make something cool happen.
You're right, Bubsy, that was fucking cool. I'd lose a half dozen viewers, but I'd gain Ululia. If I can get Ulu to come out of hiding, if I can get him to come back into the world, I would... I'm sorry, I would sacrifice all you guys. I'd torpedo my own fucking website. I'd just give it over to Yuli. I'd be like, I'll just pay for your server hosting again, dude. And I'll pay for an infinite number of paper towels for an infinite number of pizzas for you. Am I crazy? Is there, like, not a turnaround button? Is there not a quick turn button? Also, why did I bother waiting for that platform when we all know there's nothing for me? I think I can jump over here. Maybe. Oh, well. Well, now we have to wait for that to come all the way back down again. I don't feel like doing that.
Come on, come on! Don't be shy! Step right up and win valuable prizes! Shoot the woolly with the atom!
I think that's where I'm supposed to go. Whoops. Let's start with skip instead when it made the game go pause. Do you get it? Because, you know, it's paused because Bubsy bears a striking resemblance to Garfield, who is owned by Paws Incorporated. That's the reference they were going for, clearly. Do you think being able to ape Mario 64 to save this game? I mean... I would also ask, like, is there anything this game could have done differently? Is there any chance? Does this game have any chance, period? How do I toss atoms again? I do forget all the controls in this game, which is unfortunate. There we go. You have to hold down square and then you can toss the items. Oh, but don't hold them down too long, otherwise you'll eat shit. I don't know. This game was kind of doomed from the start. Let's be honest here. Is it the worst 3D game of all time? I don't know if I'd go that far. But that is the claim. That is what the people say.
Now, if you lose a Bubsy, you'll start over here instead of at the beginning of the level.
Whoops. Took a header right into that dude. Wait, no, don't hit me.
Goodie!
Alright, let's...
Life is like a box of woolies.
This is like an assault to every sense. Yeah, the flavor modules. My tongue is like going haywire right now. Playing this video game. I forget how long these levels are, too. Gotta give him credit for the scale. I don't know how I feel about the scaling on that. And I already know I screwed up because there's a, Oops! Speaking of screwing up.
Yippee! A rocket! Find 31 more of these, and we're like yesterday's clams. Shout it here. Well, let's go get...
I missed one in the earlier part of the level, but I don't feel like going back for that. I just want to say that I cleared a stage in this game on stream. And get to watch this cool animation. Fucking rest in peace, Bubsy. That's it? That's... I love the gall of just having this loading screen of him showing you the CD that you're playing this game on. What other games did Eidatech make? I know there's one like really surprising one. I don't know if it came before or after this game. I'm doing a quick Moby Games. Moby search. Right, Eidatech becomes okay, I remember now. SCE Bend Studio was formed from the ashes of Idatech. They only went on to make, you know, all the Siphon Filter games, and then Uncharted on the PSP, and then Days Gone, which came and went sometime this year. So you can really see the DNA from this game and how they, you know, how the through line from this game to Days Gone is. Of course, I'm pretending like it's not like completely different staff between then and now. Pretending like there's anyone who survived, like the studio between that time, between the Bubsy days and this game. I could torture you guys with this game all stream, to be honest, but I don't really have much to say about it at this current juncture. Might be the fact that I'm slightly concussed and I won't have much to say about anything, but I am playing while slightly concussed, by the way, I think, as I had a canned food item crack against my skull in the past 24 hours, as someone tossed one at me. And landed right on my head, so if my commentary isn't completely on point right now, I'm blaming it on that. But, you know, I said I would stream on Thursday, and I ain't got nothing better to do today. I had to call out of work. Because I was not particularly eager to get concussed again, like 2 nights in a row. Look at this fucking thing. I forget, is there a switch, or is it just timing-based? Get past these. That was not my most excellent dodge. Whoops. Must have walked into something that didn't agree with me. That's alright, Bubsy. We're just gonna pretend that cats don't have 9 lives. We're just gonna say you got the 1. Bubsy 3D, everybody. We'll have to write about that one eventually. I have to play through that entire game at some point. I have to take that game seriously for, like, at least a couple days at some point in the future. Gotta get all those rockets. Gotta explore those maps. Randomly selected. And we got Dark Castle for the Philips CDI. Let's see if this even works. I think it might. I think it's just like very particular about things that you can do and can't do in the simulator. No, I want to launch Dark Castle. Don't just want to launch directly into my... Isn't the Philips CDI version the bad one? Sure. People say the Genesis version is the bad one, too. I wrote an article about Dark Castle. This is going to be another one of those games I play where I get to plug something else I did in the past couple of weeks, even, I think. When did I write that article? When did I write the Dark Castle article? I feel like it was sometime relatively recently. Like the past month, at the very least. I wrote that specifically about the Genesis version, but I paid some lip service to this one in that. Anyway, if you want the skinny on Dark Castle and why versions of this game came out across the Philips CDI and Sega Genesis, if you want to know about the sordid history of this game on the old, like, 1-bit Macintosh, check that article out, badgamehalloffame.com. Is this Toccata and Fuge or Fogu? I don't know my Latin. Thank you, Gibdo Inferno. Sorry, I thought the I was an L. Don't mind me. I'm bad at reading on the best of days. Thank you for reading and enjoying the Dark Castle article. It's true that not enough people mention the fact that this game has like a very rich history. Kind of gets completely ignored for the most part. Whoops, I think I selected demo when I meant to select not demo. I meant to select the actual game so we could play it. Maybe we're in the game though. There's a friend of the site, Frappe Fiasco, who runs a YouTube channel called Best of Mac, or Play Different. I think the series is Best of Mac, or Rest of Mac. I think he like changes it up from time to time. But anyway, he's doing a video on Dark Castle coming soon, just covering the original Macintosh game. And I know that they also own this game on the Philips CDI. They own this game on disc for real life hardware for this console. All right. Pick a door, any door. It could be Fireball, it could be Trouble. Or we could just get the shield. Let's do that. If you want to check that channel out, because I don't have the URL handy right now, in the Dark Castle article, wait, is it the... No, it's if you go to the Ouya article, the person in question was also an Ouya dev, so... Whoops! I already fucked that one up. I was expecting the rock to kill me, so I was trying to get under it, but that didn't quite work. And now we're in trouble. Now we're at the bottom of Trouble 3 because I fell down rather than getting crushed to death with the rock. I should have just got crushed to death with the rock. So what's hard to discern from simply watching this game is just how much of a nightmare it is to control on the Philips CDI in particular. What happens if the bonus hits 0? Nothing. It's just, that is strictly for score. You can take as much time as you need. Oh, but since we don't have any elixirs, every little bat and biter out there can pretty quickly dispense of us. This game took place in medieval times. Yeah, I'd say it's a sort of fantastical medieval setting. Okay, this time, all the rats are taken care of. Imagine trying to play this game with the Philips CDI mouse, by the way. No, I want to grab the thing. I want to grab the thing. I do not want to jump. I would like to grab the mace. Is it the down key? No. How do I crouch in this version of the game? I can't progress until I... Am I going to have to do this? I'm going to have to look at controls in the middle of this. There's only 2 buttons in the Philips CDI. Let me try it with the mouse instead and see if... So now I'm using mouse to move and to aim. Swiping right, swiping up to go up these stairs. I'm getting motion sick just from this camera. That's enough of the mouse. Oh my god. And the momentum on this is crazy! It's like playing Bubsy all over again. It's like we're still playing Bubsy right now. So what I should be able to do in a perfect world, I would just be able to grab the stupid mace. There we go. Okay. Alright. And trip over him because Prince Duncan is a fool. Oh, and I already fucked up. See, we took too long, so... Now we're screwed because there's no way to get past this dude. Oh wait, oh maybe there is in this version of the game at the very least. I can just jump right through him. Perfect. Let's get the fuck out of Dodge. Nope. Can't throw rocks on stairs. Can't whip on stairs. Castlevania rules in effect. Oh my god. It's so finicky. So I still have the key at least. Let's see if we can make it past a single screen of this game. Let's see if we can make it back to the Great Hall. That's gonna be a nope. Alright, one last shot. Do not miss our chance to blow. I'm gonna run out of damn rocks, and I'm gonna be completely defenseless. Are these golems or knights? Good question. Depends on which version of the game you're playing. It depends on your interpretation. Fine, whatever. Just walk right through me. That's it. That's Dark Castle and Philips CDI. And as much of that as I can tolerate for the time being. Can't even enter my name on the screen because it's so damn sensitive. Come on. There we go. Beautiful thing. Yeah, save that game. Record that progress, please. Gonna come back to this one. Alright, so far, the random game selection has been mean today. This has been a brutal one so far, and we're only 50 minutes in. And we got another fighting game. We have D-Xhird. D-Xhird. It's a Saturn fighting game. Quick, let's fill out that screen. Here we go. Yeah, go for it. Takara. Was it Takara who brought us, they published the Transformers game, right? On NES, Mystery of Convoy. Yo, this slaps. He has a gunblade, it looked like. He has a trigger on his sword. Which one of these girls do we see topless for like 5 frames?
D-Xhird.
D-Xhird. Okay, so the X is pronounced... it's TH. This game's a little loud. Alright, let's pick a good one. And a good one, I mean, I always pick the female in the game. Sabrina looks cute. And she's a secret agent from the USA, so... Schneider's not going to know what he has coming to him.
First battle. Go, fight!
Yeah, this looks pretty Toshinden-like. Sure. I could be playing this with a Sega Saturn controller right now, but I think I'm getting the control just fine here. Turn around, Sabrina! There we go. It's like the previous frame stays on screen as soon as the current frame is displaying. In like a like frame buffer, like a frame delay sort of thing, I don't know. Sega Saturn rendering is weird at the best of days. Or maybe that the background tiles, like if you look at the background image, that's updating at like 60 frames per second. And that all the 3D stuff updates at 30. Might be causing some dissonance. This game feels like it weighs 1,000,000 pounds, by the way. Every single movement and every single action feels like I'm a giant walking across the land of mortals. Yeah, if you are looking at the cage now, the game doesn't seem to know what to do when the action goes fast. Remember, this is a console that was never built for 3D games, ever. There is nothing in this hardware that's supposed to facilitate 3D gaming.
First battle. Go,
It's a miracle shit runs on here at all. Because I found an infinite, it's the D button, or the X button, I should say, on this Sega Saturn. If I can repeat that success. Let me see if I have like a fireball or something. Gonna start messing around with potential special attack buttons. So far, nothing. Has anyone made a move list for this? Is there a tier list for D-Xhird? This soundtrack is bumping. I need to see if someone has ripped all this. I need to see if there was a CD release, if there was a limited time promotional CD that came with this game. Because I want it. I want it bad.
First battle. Go, fight!
We're fighting against Lucifer himself, complete with Scythe. This is still working. I'm assuming the game doesn't default to the easiest difficulty for the enemies. I assume this is like a medium or like a normal difficulty setting, but smashing that X button seems to work out just fine.
Second battle.
I'll try to make it more interesting.
Go, fight!
Alright, so there's a block button. There are two block buttons, as a matter of fact. Y and Z to block.
KO.
And then L and R to do those fancy side steps in this 3D arena game. I'm gonna beat this stupid thing. Me and Sabrina, we're taking it to the top. Does he have bullet shells, like bullet casings for earrings?
Battle.
Because that's a hell of a look.
Go, fight!
I would cop that. This game has a bad problem about turning you around, and... No, I do not believe Seiya is a saint. Saint Seiya not present in this game. Pegasus Warriors. I need to know if there's actual, like, special moves. Doing a quick game fact search. Enjoy this replay in the meanwhile. Nothing listed. I'm gonna have to search somewhere else. I'm really not sure I have sufficient words to convey just, like, how badly this plays. It's like one of those trapped in molasses type games, is the analogy that you'll hear frequently.
KO.
Come on, someone has to have D-Xhird special moves.
バカな人。
Doesn't look like it.
First battle. Go fight.
Let's just blitz through this at this point. Oh, he actually had a counter for me. Oh, we officially have MIDI guitar going. Can't mess with the classics, though. That song was just about to get good, damn it.
Go fight.
I'm gonna have to drag this out until we get to the vocal part of the song again. Oh, are the ring outs here? Am I in danger of getting... Yep. Woo! It looked like I could recover for a second. Like I was jumping to get back in, but... It's like playing a Counter-Strike surf map.
Third battle. Go fight.
There we go. I had to secure the win somehow. I like how there's no music for the U win screen. No, like a little sting, little jingle. Let's see what the other lady in this game looks like.
First battle.
See you on the tennis court.
Fight.
Ow!
KO.
Yeah, everyone seems like completely. There's no recourse for the stab, for the good old stab.
Second battle. Go fight.
feels like the Earth's gravity is dialed up to 1,000. It feels like we're in like one of those Dragon Ball Z pressure chambers. Whatever those are called. The capsule core. You know what I'm talking about. Y'all are fucking nerds in here, right? I say that with all the love and respect that comes with it. When I call you all nerds. Alright, Kojin. We're just blasting through this roster. I want to see what the final boss of this game looks like. I want to see who the big bad is. I'm sure it's going to be very exciting. It's going to be worth all these minutes we spent on this game so far. This guy thinks he has answers to the gut stab, but in actuality he does not. He's only delaying the inevitable, which is getting stabbed in the guts.
Go, fight!
This guy's got some agility, I'll give him that much. I don't know how quickly he's moving when he's bleeding from his abdomen. Alright, how many more fights can there possibly be in this game? I feel like we've done like 6 by now, right?
First battle. Go, fight!
Whoa, look at the vaporwave going on in the background here. He's got random shapes, random spheroids and checkerboard. This dude's tough. Is this dude the final boss? Luckily, I may have an answer for this. For all this offense. This might be the best I've ever done in a fighting game. In my life. This game's a big confidence booster. This is the one guy that the stab doesn't work against. Wait, wait. Nope, yeah, straight up. Okay, so avoid the stabs, go for kicks. He's weak in the knees. Is that like an arm breaker? I can't believe how well this strategy is working. Do I even need to jump over this dude? I was just doing that for a bit of flourish. Or because it felt like it would be like, you know... I felt like adding an egg to an easy bake. Or whatever those old meals were that... Where the eggs was totally unnecessary, but they have it on the box. They say, add an egg, because it made people feel like they were doing more cooking than they actually were. Boy! Marie Callender, is that who it is? Betty Crocker, thank you. Someone knew what the fuck I'm talking about. I sure didn't know what I was talking about. The The soundtrack continues to genuinely impress me in this game. Boys got moved for days! We'll watch some replay on that one, because that one, the song is so banging. I wish I would just play the song through into the second match. I don't know why you need to stop the music, just restart the music. Oh, he's got a sliding kick too. That did damage to him. It did not do damage to me, whatever that whirlwind move was. Whoa! I guess you can recover from getting stage outed. I'm sorry, I'm gonna quick save real quick. I want to beat the stupid game. Rewind. There we go. Yeah, we're just gonna cheat this one out. Alright, so if the stabbing motion doesn't work, the leg kicks are the second go-to for this game. That's no fair. His sword has magic. Oh, wait! Oh, so close. We almost had a stabbing end. No, I do not accept that reality. I do not accept that loss. So is this the final boss? Who else is left? Meow!
First battle. Go fight!
There's only 8 characters on the character select, right? And we're up to stage 10 now, so... Unless I'm misremembering the character count. I'm just spanking this dude's bare bottom. This might be the weakest song on the soundtrack so far, to be honest. One of the instruments in the song is a MIDI instrument. Can you tell which one? I mean, in fairness, they're all MIDI instruments, but one is being way more obvious about than the others.
Second battle. Go fight!
Yes!
KO.
You can't beat a knife to the guts. Don't bring a sword to a knife fight, unless you intend to use that sword to repeatedly stab someone in the guts. That's what my grandpa always used to tell me, and it's paying off dividends now. Okay, I guess we have our final boss. I thought that was the character ending for a second, but...
First battle. Go fight!
It's a hell of an introduction. Also, it looks like they have affected the gravity here. I don't care if you're a god or not. No one's immune to the knife. Unless you jump up in the air repeatedly. In which case, that is a very good immunity to the knife. Oh, come on, that's not fair. How do I get out of this one? I refuse to lose. This lady has moves for days. They're not even. Are they even draining her special meter? That one sure. Oh, I see. It does it a few frames before. Yeah, I'm sorry for all the cheating. I just need to know what the hell the ending to this game is going to look like. No. I guess that is a block meter. As someone suggested in chat. Oh! Did I timer scam? Beautiful thing.
Second battle.
The weird ghosting effects are definitely are definitely more evident in this stage than in other ones. No one expects to get tripped up. There we go. All we have to do is get into the rhythm. All we have to do is find our opening. And not even the gods stand a chance against Sabrina. And the world's sharpest knife she ordered off of an infomercial. At 2 o'clock in the morning. On a work day, no less, Sabrina. Oh my god, is there more? Is there another dude? I really thought that was the final boss, but we got one more. One more dude needs to be taught a lesson.
First battle. Go, fight!
Alright, well, there we go. It's goes to show how much of a chance the gods stand against us.
Second battle. Go, fight!
Alright, fine, I'll let you do an attack. It's a hell of a power bomb. I'll let you do another one. Show me something impressive. Show me like an explosion. Ooh. Took a header into the ceiling there. Really impressed me, though. No, you lost your chance, dude. I'm sorry. You wasted way too much time.
KO.
Please let there be a stage 13. Oh my god, there is! It's a Shadow Boy! The Squeakle, the boy.
Go, fight!
This game is just full of surprises. Who's the different King of Fighters with the red hair? Iori? It's Akuma Iori. That's the vibe I'm getting here. With my complete lack of knowledge of fighting games.
KO.
I need to know all the boy lore in this game. Tell me everything about boys, D-Xhird. Both of them.
Second battle. Go, fight!
That is a great pain sound. Alright, impress me. That wasn't very impressive.
KO.
See, now we need to fight shadow versions of all the other characters in the game. That's what this is all building up to. We got another 7 or 8 stages of this.
バカな人。
This never ends! I don't have anything to say at this point because I expect this to end 4 fights ago.
Battle. Sword fight.
Okay, this dude's kicking my ass, though. If anyone had real, like, final boss potential, it's this dude here. Nope, I refuse to accept that.
KO.
Bad news, he's mastered the blade far better than you, apparently. I think not. He doesn't have the ultimate special move, Rewinding Time. You see, that's Sabrina's special move, the one that we've been searching for this whole game. I stumbled into it, folks. It's time manipulation. Oh my god, that mini slap bass! That fucking slaps! Boo. You're no fun, AG. Okay, yeah, this dude... If there is someone stronger or tougher than this dude, I don't want to see them. I don't want to meet them. But, you know, why end this game on the 14th stage? You can go to the 15th stage at least. Why not make it 16 at this point?
バカな人。
17 would just be absurd, so let's go to 18 stages. We can make 4 more characters. I think it's finally over. I think that was it. We don't even get a cutscene ending. We had cutscenes that introduced all those final boss characters, all 7 of the final bosses in this game. Then we just get this shit. That's the glasses, dude. Are they lovers? Best friends? Co-conspirators? Father and daughter? We already fought. I won pretty decisively. Like, this is not an exciting action screen when I know how this battle goes. Or she was just flashing back to the fight. That's it? Let's fast forwarding through these credits at this point. To be continued. 2. To my knowledge, there is not a D-Xhird 2. Unfortunately. What is this? Real fight mode? I think we unlocked that. I just want to make sure... Can I save? We're on normal, by the way. Maybe it automatically saves. I don't know. I want to see what this real fight mode is, though, before we... I want to be Shadow Boy. Madness. I think this might require 2 players. So I'm just gonna quickly cheat that one. Yeah, just do that. I mean, Shadow Boy versus Venus in the Mouth of Madness.
First battle. Go fight!
I'm basically just fighting against myself here, but it looks like this just goes on. This looks like this is just like a training mode of some sort. Which is disappointing. Unless they mean that, like, maybe real fight means that every time you hit each other in the game, you're supposed to hit each other in real life. Maybe it's a custom rule set. Whoever gets knocked out first in, you know, in the living room, that's the loser. Because otherwise... I think Madness is an appropriate name for this stage, though. And for this game. That was D-Xhird. That was... I'm fascinated by this game now. I'm gonna have to look into that one. I'm gonna have to see if there's any compendiums, anyone who has bothered, like, doing any further research into that game, who has compiled any more knowledge on that. I don't even know if we can follow that up with anything. I feel like anything else we play after that's gonna be just a letdown after that. We're certainly not gonna have as many stabs to the stomach as we had in the course of that game, so... Let's see. Mad Dog 2, The Lost Gold. Can we do Mad Dog McCree instead? I don't know if I'm ready to play Mad Dog 2 right now. I don't know if I can do the bottles at the top of the game that you need to do in order to progress the rest of the game. At least Mad Dog McCree I have mostly committed to memory. So let's do that. It's only a slight cheat.
Mad Dog.
Bear with me.
A coisa está no ar. Vento ruim que sopra más notícias.
Ooh, I think this might be...
Dog McCree e sua quadrilha de bandidos estão chegando à cidade.
I don't know if I have the English language version of Mad Dog McCree.
A cidade está deserta. Até o mato seco não se atreve a rolar ao longo das ruas hoje. Porque esses sujeitos são ruins, bandidos, rápidos do gatilho. Nós temos...
Oh, well, cutscenes are universal.
Mas precisamos...
Cinema is a universal language. The language of film.
Você...
Ooh, that's loud. Let's go ahead and reduce that before it blows our eardrums out.
Hi, you're new around these parts. You heading into my daddy's town?
Oh, okay, we got English.
He's
I think
the
we're fine.
mayor. Well, if you are, you better take up some target practice first. There's a mean bunch showed up, and I'm scared. Well, you best set your sights. I'll see you back in town.
Let's see what kind of a shot you are, Pilgrim. Take a crack at this bottle. Nice shoot. Try another one. Nice shoot. Try another one.
Do we have to?
Nice shoot. Try another one.
Alright. To be clear, I love this game. It's only on here for reasons of notoriety. This is not a bad game.
Forasteiro! Olá, forasteiro! Precisamos da sua ajuda.
I don't know what...
Dog McCree se apossou da cidade.
I'm gonna have to look into what version of this game I have. Where the language is swapping between...
Foi trancado na cadeia e nós temos que livrá-lo para ele ajudar contra a quadrilha. Você pode ajudar?
I'm gonna say Italian. I'm gonna say the spaghetti western version of this game.
Coisa mais importante.
Ei, velhote! Você fala de...
It certainly loses something with a mouse rather than a real light gun.
Bem, forasteiro. O que eu ia dizer é que as chaves para tirar o xerife da cadeia estão com Jack face oculta. Ele está lá no salão bebendo.
Procurando encrenca, forasteiro.
Oh, yeah, the most impossible dude to see in the world.
É melhor que aperfeiçoe.
That one always gets me.
Estava no meio de furacão? Pois agora é hora de duelar. Não é?
Atento com a arma no coldre. Prepare-se para sacar.
Was that it? That looks like it really shattered his ankle, that fall. There is a short documentary piece about this game, by the way. About the filming of a return to the set of this game, which is still standing like decades later. It's on Great Big Story on YouTube.
É o pessoal do Bad Dog que está aí.
It's worth checking out.
Olhando as minhas chaves, forasteiro, não estaria pensando em livrar o xerife, estaria? Jaco, mostre como liquidamos problemas.
Yeah, did I mention this game loses a lot when you're just using the mouse? I'd love to get a light gun for PC. I'd love to get some sort of solution. I want to get the aim track recoil because I want that, you know, like that recoil on the gun. I want it to, like, you know, have the slide go backwards whenever I shoot. I don't care how, like, accurate it is. I don't care if it's just like an emulated mouse pointer or whatever it is. I need that click. I need that, like, feedback when I shoot the gun.
Tem mais lá dentro.
I don't know if it needs to be said, but I love how endearingly shitty all of these sets are. How everything about this game is so dirt cheap. Why is there a spittoon at the bank? I guess you're waiting in line, you're trying to make a deposit.
Mad Dog vai me pegar
It's
com
taking time. You got chew in your mouth.
Não se aproxime pela frente.
You're not gonna spit on the floor. We're not like savages in the Wild West. Did I get got there? Sure did. Take two.
Atrás da porta, ele está armado! Graças a Deus você já...
What's the Kinect shooter that had like an homage to Mad Dog McCree in it?
Mad Dog! Você não vai ter chance.
Something like Wavy Tube Man Chronicles.
Vamos atrás dele, forasteiro.
Death Slinger or Death Stringer. Something to that effect.
Eu peguei!
Seamless cutting there.
O mapa pro esconderijo está lá na mina, mas você tem que falar antes com o mineiro.
Alright, these goofballs again. How did I mess it up again? I was waiting for him to pop up, but clearly there was no need to wait. He was there the whole time. It's one way to take care of things. So, as some of you may know, I am a sucker for rail shooters. It might be my favorite video game genre. And the closest I've had to like a light gun setup on PC has been using those Wiimotes to play some like meme stuff like Time Crisis and whatnot. One thing as much as I use RetroArch and as familiar as I am with the program, one thing I've never been able to do is get light gun stuff working in RetroArch, but I would love to, and then you'll never hear from me again. As soon as I get one of those aim track recoils like I was talking about earlier, that's it. Cassidy's gone. Oh, do we have some corrupted video here? I think our adventure might be at an end. What a weird anticlimactic ending, unfortunately. I think it's like going through every sound effect in the register. It's going through every like stock asset in the game right now. So this is like the second game we've completely broken on stream today. We found a way to break an NES game in emulation. Now we broke Mad Dog McCree. True shame. We still got time. We still got games. I don't know if you have time for a Wii game. I don't know if you have time for Ninja Bread Man right now. I don't necessarily know if I can get that set up. Friday the 13th on ZX Spectrum. I think we can do that. I think we can swing that. I think I gave this game, I think I gave the C64 version of this game a passing mention in the NES Friday the 13th article. Which it still comes as recommended reading by me. I think that article still holds up. What emulator is this going to open? Is this going to open in Fuse or RetroArch? Alright. Do I have, like, Kempston joystick emulation? If I remember correctly, this game, your cassette came packaged with packets of fake blood as a marketing gimmick. So basically, we're on the prowl for Jason, wherever he may roam. He's in disguise, though, so we have to attack our friends until one of them outs themselves as Jason. Oh, the game is still cropped on stream, isn't it? Oh, it's not cropped, it's actually just not filling the screen out completely. Fine line. There we go. Alright, so basically, we're hunting Jason. I forgot, a weird quirk of this ZX Spectrum version is that you can only attack in the right direction, for some reason. And you need to be moving, otherwise you'll just drop your weapon. Oh boy, I completely lost track of where we were there. Yeah, so far not impressed with the ZX Spectrum version of the game. I would rather play this on the Commodore. Come on, Jason, where are you at? I don't care if I gotta kill every single one of my friends to find you. We're going to find you. Oh, someone died. Could it be you? Not getting any sort of feedback. I don't think that was Jason, though. Let's go up one. Though I think going up just teleported us to the bottom of the screen in this case. Not just 2 characters dead, 3 characters are dead. Oh! I have a hunch. Nope, that was not Jason. And we are responsible for a murder now. Whoops. I should mention that Jason doesn't have like a hockey mask in this. And it's not because he didn't currently have one in the movie continuity. I'm just attacking any character who looks like they're attacking or chasing other players. Like I said, if that means killing everyone to weed out who's Jason. I don't know if I'm actually damaging them or not. Let's get on the other side of this wall. Something tells me this isn't Jason either. Only one way to make certain, though, is that icon in the lower left. That is, yeah, it's basically like a sanity meter of sorts. And at a certain point, if you let it degrade low enough, you will straight up get, like, images of severed heads that pop up as, like, jump screams in this game. Or not jump screams, jump scares, screamers. Now, that to me looked like Jason attacking someone. Nope, yep, that's him, alright. Oh, my health. My dumbbell's going down. Oh dear, you seem to have lost your head. Ha 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 ha. That version of the game is no good. I'm going to try the Commodore 64 version right now. I want to show you for comparison. And also because it has a kickin' soundtrack. Let's show what the game is supposed to look like. Alright. Press play on tape. Well, I think I can't actually launch that from Launchbox. I think I have to load the tape in this program. I forget how to do this shit. There's a method to this madness. There's a way to get this game to work. I swear I played this. I wonder if I'm better off trying to do that in RetroArch. Oh. Houston, we have ignition. Are there any Commodore emulators? I think there's ways to configure Vice to do it. And the Vice core within RetroArch seems to be working, seems to be doing what I want it to do. I think I can also... Oh! I think I may have sped up too fast. We missed the scream at the beginning of the game. But that's alright, because we can at least get into the game this time. I think I have real-time loading enabled for some reason. No, I have drive-thru emulation off. Well, whatever. We'll have to suffer a few extra seconds of. There we go. Friday the 13th. Can you find and kill Jason before he can kill you? Jerry has a taste for adventure. He would never refuse to help anyone, and is a natural leader. He uses his combination of strength and intelligence with great success. But what is his hidden weakness? Probably getting stabbed. I think we need to lower the volume on that one a little bit. Also need to find a weapon. I think if you're in the church, you're safe. If I'm remembering the rules of this game. You're not Jason. Are there voices? There's screaming sound effects. No Jason here. Unless you're Jason. No, you are not Jason. You passed the getting stabbed with a throwing knife test. Jason zapped someone. If we can find the body, we'll have a pretty good clue of where he is. I don't think it's anyone in here. Otherwise, we'd have seen the body in the church. Toccata and Fugue in D minor is the song being played here, yes. Which is also the soundtrack to Dark Castle, which we played earlier in the night. Alright, I'm gonna bet there's some action going on here, but first... swap for a pitchfork. We lost another friend. Oh, you are definitely Jason. Or maybe you're not, because you'd have turned into a black shirt wearing... I may have just done an itsy-bitsy murder there. I know you're in here, Jason. Unless that was an old dead body that I saw left behind there when we first walked in. No, I don't think that's Jason either. Dang. He's gotta rear his head sometime. You with the ponytail. Well, it's not you. You weren't on screen. I didn't see you do a murder. Oh, there we go! Alright, now it's on. Pitchfork versus indiscernible white rod. A true battle for the ages. I should have stuck with the throwing knife we had before. Wow. So, here we go. Epic fight for survival. This is why you want the range weapon. But that said, you can't stand still when you use it, otherwise you just drop it, because C64, one button. We did it! Is there any guarantee that Jason's doing all the murders in the game? We know he's doing some of them, but it's possible other people are murdering each other in a desperate attempt to find Jason themselves. You know, anything's possible. Hey, I'm Greaser Jason! Bada bing, baby! Oh! Honestly, I think Jason, where he should speak, and I think he should have a Brooklyn accent, or a 50s greaser accent, as the case may be. Wendy Watson. Wendy is a shy girl who finds life quite a struggle. Always depressed, she has earned her nickname of Waterworks Wendy over the years. Her parents sent her to the camp to meet people. Little did she know it, she may meet her death. Throwing knife right out the gate. What I should do is I should kill all my friends. Because then we will be treated... Oh no, I accidentally found Jason right at the start. And he just got right back in disguise. You know, Jason, famous for his disguises. He's going to be a master of disguise. He's going to be, you remember that movie? Dana Carvey. Okay, so the cross, the purpose of the cross is, if you use the cross, you can basically use it as like a safety point, where when it's on the screen, Jason can't harm people on that screen, and you're supposed to be able to, like, bring people to it. You're supposed to be able to, like, save your friends by bringing them here. But I played too well. I got too lucky. Amanda Baxter. Convalescing from a nervous breakdown, Mandy is a computer programmer by trade. She has come to Crystal Lake for the outdoor life and a quiet week of sunbathing. Little did she know, the only bathing she'll be doing is bathing in blood! You're not Jason, but I'm gonna kill you anyway because I want to show what happens if you allow your sanity to completely... Oh, come on, Jason! Stop killing me and kill all my friends instead. At this point, I'm not running away from Jason. I'm trying to compete with Jason. We are rivals right now. Did I kill my friend yet? Alright, so we know the short, white shirt, blue hair, that's Jason. And maybe he'll stay here so I can get some work done. Sorry, Jason, I didn't mean to. I'm only trying to kill my friend here. There we go. And I'll leave Jason to his devices for now. Let's see if any of our friends are having sex in the barn, as teenagers at summer camps do. Just according to these movies. Jason got another one. So if you see that skull icon, or hockey mask I think is what it's supposed to be, but as you see that fill out, eventually we'll have the shape of a full skull there. And that is when the real spooks and creeps will start to appear. I saw Jason on screen for a second, so... Oh, I think that's the chainsaw. Where'd my friend go? That's when I hang out. Play some water polo. Camp stuff. Oh well, I'll have to find someone else to play with. I'm gonna ride the tractor. See, I'm in the window right now. Gotta make your own fun on Friday the 13th sometimes. I should find the big house. That's probably where everyone is hiding out. Yes, that is Old MacDonald playing, since we were on the barn screen, and there is some amount of dynamic music, kind of. This one's not Jason, right? Jason's wearing the white shirt. I think this is just another kid. I should have mentioned the fact that, you know, the reason why we're coming in as new characters, like every time you change level, you take on one of the other counselors, and they all have different health and attack stats that aren't really surfaced to you or told to you, but we should have briefly hinted at in the character descriptions. We are so close to filling out the hockey mask here. Show me the buddies so I can show them the bodies. If I don't move quickly, Jason's gonna take all my... Oh! Jason leaving the scene of the crime. Maybe he left something for me, though. Oh! Going after you first. I think it's high enough that we should start seeing some ghastly visages. That was Jason. I have no quarrel with him. We're in the same business right now. It's a bit of friendly competition, if anything. But I know there was someone else in this house. They must have left at some point. I swear it's going to be worth it. It is slowly filling in the mask meter as we're going, but the quickest way to accelerate it is to do friendly fire. That is the purpose of why I'm playing so murderously right now. You know what a good video game is? Since I'm seeing Elm Street mentioned in the chat, the MS-DOS Nightmare on Elm Street game, the one that is based on Dream Warriors. Good ass classic little DOS game for you. Jason, leave me the fuck alone. I've gotten more kills than you so far, buddy. It must be like new blood, Jason. Oh! There we go. Or New Beginning, Jason, I should say. That's the one where it's the doctor whose chocolate eating son gets killed in the first act. Spoiler, sorry. If anyone's been waiting for a chance to watch the Friday the 13th chronology over again. You know what? I'm gonna try something. Maybe if I just fast forward, I can fill out the mask meter here. I guess you can attack me when the cross is here? I wasn't expecting to be able to. Oh! I fast-forwarded so quickly that we did find someone else on the screen. Whoops! I just wasted all that time because we got killed immediately. As soon as I hit the fast-forward again, Jason tracked us down. Oh, man. Yeah, that was a good way for me to waste like 10 minutes. Chasing after random NPCs in the game. You know, that's a way to play if you ever wanted to. If you want to play Friday the 13th for yourself, you can play as Jason yourself effectively. You can make the murderer you want to be in this game. The original open world Grand Theft Auto type. The original murder simulator. It's also like 8 o'clock, so I should be wrapping up right now, but I want to do one more game. Let's see what we get. Pick one more at random. I'm also going to keep hitting the random button until I get something I really want. I should probably show what I'm doing here. These are my mobile games. These are my J2ME games here. I landed on house, and that would be tempting, but well, let's go out on a real low note. Super Mario Kart Rider. It's an NES bootleg. That could be it. That would do okay, I think. But I've heard a lot of talk about Street Fighter today. I heard a lot of talk about Poison in Street Fighter, so I think it's only fair that we end this on a Street Fighter game. It's a Street Fighter 4. Characters you know and love. Which girl do we want to play as? Longer hair or shorter hair? I'm going to go with longer hair. See, Bunny rhymes with Chun-Li. So clearly it's just an egregious typo that they have on the screen here. And this is officially a Street Fighter game. I think Bunny's got a fireball, too. Sorry, Chun-Li, meant to say. Have you heard anyone call Chun-Li Chunners? What's the deal with that? I don't know why that feels gross to me. I don't know what sounds wrong about that to me, but I don't like it. I think I'm throwing playing cards. I think that's my projectile attack here. Chun-Fo. Everyone's Chun-Li in this game. This dude looks like a character out of Human Killing Machine, a game I've referenced, I feel like, on every other stream I've done so far, but haven't actually had occasion to play yet on stream. We will get to that one day. There'll be an article about that game one day. In the meantime, dude's kicking her butt. The difficulty curve is real. Hello, Mr. Scripentine. I regret to inform you that we're wrapping up pretty soon. Unfortunately, we hit our 2-hour time limit, as I call it. My 2-hour window, but I appreciate the hosting nonetheless. But we'll be back at it again on Saturday. We're going to play some Daibōken 64. If that sounds interesting to anyone watching. We got halfway through it on last Saturday. And I feel like we can probably wrap that one up in 2 days' time. Then I gotta figure out what we play next Thursday. I'll run another Twitter poll. I don't think I'm gonna put the Bad Game Roulette on it this time. I want to take a breather from the Bad Game Roulette. I want to see if there's some other game that I can dedicate a bit more time to. These roulettes are fun, but they're also real messy, as all of you watching can probably testify to. This looks like the weakest, most ineffective kick. She's kicking like it's just the knee. Like, you need to get the whole leg in there. Chun-Li should know that. Of all the characters in the Street Fighter franchise. I mean, if you need more evidence for playing as Chun-Li right now, she's wearing blue. That's all you need. Game over. That'll do it, I think. There, we ended on an appropriately anticlimactic note. I'm gonna bring her right to the epilogue screen here. That was another stream successful, another 2 hours of everyone's time wasted. That's what I'm here for, folks. Tune in again next week, or tune in Saturday for more Daikatana. Tune in Thursday for God only knows what. And check out badgamehalloffame.com. We have articles. We have really long articles about video games, in case you didn't already know. And as for archives for these streams, they go directly to YouTube as unlisted videos that I have behind the Patreon paywall at the moment. That is the current policy. Is I still am not super 100% happy with my voice, and I do not want that necessarily public at the moment. I know I'm still streaming publicly, so the hypocrisy of that statement is not lost on me, but it's just one of those weird, like, archival things where I just want to make sure I have control over that stuff. So I apologize to anyone who's annoyed by that, but maybe it'll change in time as I develop this voice of mine. But in the meantime, Please to keep on checking in on these streams. Please to keep on voting in polls. I'll keep playing the stuff and talking over it, and I'll keep writing those articles for the website too. We'll have a Eurose a Day article up this weekend with a brand new batch of 7 games. Hopefully I'll get to that. Hopefully I'll actually commit to getting that written. And then we will have Tag Team Match Wrestling, or Tag Team Match Muscle for the NES will be the next game-centered article. But until such time, thank you all again for tuning in. I'm still working on what my closing line should be for this Soul stream, so I'm going to run a few by you right now. Catch you on the flip side. That's option 1. We can go with that. 2, game over. Press continue next time. I don't like that one already. That one already sucks. Scratch that one off the list. That's actually all I have written down here, so... Well, yeah, we'll be back next time, and maybe I'll have something else. We'll keep workshopping this.